Hello, welcome everybody. So today's topic will be uh, how to find our own capabilities by examining, exploring whatever we are doing. So can I ask you something? What do you think truly creates high performance? Is it talent? Is it practice? Or is it something deeper? Something about the state you bring to the moment? So I was exploring this myself. And I realized that performance is not just about skill, but about energy, presence, and readiness. Let me share how I see it. Sometimes all it takes is a small trigger to pull us out of autopilot. Imagine I ask you to feel heat or cold behind your fingernails. Sounds strange, right? But notice how your mind snaps into attention instantly. That is because the logical brain can't predict it. And suddenly you are here, alert, present. And that is the secret. High performance is not about brute force, it is about energy awareness. Can I sense where my energy is right now? Can I notice when it dips, when it rises? That is awareness, and that is the foundation. Then comes layered preparation. Just like athletes or performers, we need warm ups physical, mental, emotional. And here is the thing the warm up is not one size fits all. Different days, different contexts, different rituals. Because no matter how good you are, variability is natural. Even the best athletes have off days. What saves them are systems, rituals, habits that stabilize their state. But if we get too safe, too routine, boredom creeps in. And boredom is a signal we are avoiding risk. Growth only happens when we stretch, when we step outside comfort zones. Otherwise, we slip into monotony. On the other hand, some people swing the other way, making themselves, masking themselves, being fake. That is usually fear. True high performance lives in between authenticity with courage. And yes, it takes repetition and practice, not just robotic drilling, but varied practice, so that you can summon energy and presence at will. Because ultimately, performance is about presence in the moment, not repeating a script, but being adaptable, alive, aware. Each of us has a unique style, a rhythm that works best. The more we tune into it, the more we amplify it. That is where intuition guides us. And this is a journey, not a formula. High performance is not about perfection, it is about curiosity, observation, continuous improvements. Every time you show up, you learn, you refine, you grow. So, I ask again, what do you think truly creates high performance? Skill, talent, or the state you choose to bring into the moment? So let us do it very, very slowly. High performance is a combination of preparation, energy management, and conscious presence. Rituals, subtle responses, and self awareness strengthen the mind body connection, helping individuals operate at peak levels consistently, even under pressure. So, here is a daily high performance ritual. Morning grounding, 5 to 10 minutes. Start by checking in with your body and energy. Notice sensation in your hands, feet, or fingertips. So try the heat or cold behind nails. Exercise to direct focus and bypass the logical mind. The purpose of this is centers your attention and sets awareness for the day. Second in the exercise line is energy activation, which we can do for 5 to 10 minutes. Perform Dynamic movements like jumping jacks, stretches, or punches in the air. Engage your breath fully. Inhale deeply, exhale forcefully. Purpose is elevates your energy, primes the nervous system, and signals readiness for action. Then do mental rehearsal, which can be done for 5 minutes. Visualize your goals, projects, or upcoming interactions as already successful. Focus on how it feels to accomplish them. Engage emotions, not just thoughts. The purpose is builds new neural pathways that reinforce confidence and success. Layered warm-ups throughout the day. Pre-meetings, pre-deadlines, mm, warm-ups like quick energy check, shake hands, stretch, focus on breath. Micro movements will be 30 to 60 seconds of visualization or high energy posture before critical tasks. Purpose is to maintain energy, presence, and focus throughout the day. Then do a risk and presence check. Ask yourself, am I playing safe or stepping into growth? If safe, monotonous, push boundaries in small ways. Try new approaches or engage fully. The purpose of this exercise is prevents complacency and encourages authentic high performance. Then, end of the day reflections, which can be for 5 minutes. Note energy fluctuations, successes, and lessons that you had during the day. So ask, what surprised me during the day? Where did I excel or hold back? Ask yourself. The purpose of this exercise is to build awareness and prepares you for the next day's improvement. Mind you, this exercise is just for 5 minutes. If it takes you more than that, then you are brooding over something which is not required. Let go of that. And the key principle of this is high performance equals energy plus presence plus awareness. Repetition and practice strengthens the system over time. Tailors exercises to your personal styles. No fixed script needed. So out of all these five, six exercises, whichever suits you, you can adopt that. And whichever helps you to heighten your exercise energy systems, that is the one exercise that you should adopt for your personal purpose. Curiosity and observation keeps the process dynamic, avoiding monotony. So this was the exercise number 1 that we did. So now if you have any question, then we can actually take up your question. If not, then we can. So while you think what is the art of presence, let me tell you a story. So here is the story of Arjun, who had always been fascinated by great speakers, performers, and storytellers. But whenever he tried to be present, he found himself fumbling, losing energy, or forgetting key points. One day, his mentor handed him a simple roadmap of daily practice, observation, frameworks, role models, and homework. Months later, Arjun stepped onto the stage for a big presentation. He felt grounded, alive, and confident. His stories flowed effortlessly. His energy remained steady, and the audience responded with genuine engagement. The journey hadn't been about perfection, it had been about daily practice, observation, structured repetition, learning from role models, and thoughtful adaptation. By integrating these 5 steps, Arjun had transformed from an uncertain speaker into a storyteller whose presence could inspire, connect, and leave a lasting impact. So, what did actually Arjun do? That might be of your interest. So, again, I repeat, do not take everything that is being described. These are a sequence of exercises out of which you might be doing some of them. And again, rehearse those, reevaluate those, and take whatever suits you. So under the daily practice of recall, the purpose is not just doing it for the sake of it, It gives you opportunities to heal yourself and understand your own internal scripting, the patterns that shape how you show up and build your brand. By practicing in a controlled, repeatable setting, you train yourself to respond effectively in the moment. Observation and self analysis. When reviewing your session or video, note small variances in your performance. For example, how your energy shifts in the first few minutes. This helps you decode your own tendencies, like when you naturally downshift or lose focus and adjust accordingly. The framework of innovation will be like with repeated practice, you develop a reliable framework that works for you. Within that framework, there is a space for innovation, the natural flow of ideas, and spontaneous expression. After enough repetition, that is for say 50 sessions or so, you will recognize your favorite structures or frames that consistently work. Now, how do you follow and take from role models? Observe speakers or performers you admire. They often reuse stories or frameworks, much like musicians repeat songs at different concerts. The key is not constantly reinventing, but mastering your set of stories or frameworks so they resonate across different audiences or contexts. So, pick a speaker, comedian, or musician you admire, your role model, whoever it may be. Observe how they reuse their best material, adapting slightly for different audiences. Notice their structures, timing, and delivery, and reflect on how you can create your own repeatable frameworks. So, that was part two of your